What's our goal? What are we trying to accomplish in here? Why are we going to put it on YouTube?
Because they know how to get big.
Yeah.
Wish you'd asked me last night so I could prepare. No, why? Well,
I'll tell you what style? It's obvious we ain't training like bodybuilders. We ain't training like powerlifters. You know?
So, I mean, in the physical sense, man, just, and try to create like a state of preparedness just in yourself, man, to be able to do anything. We were just talking about, hey, man, I just want to be a healthy dad.
There you go.
I want to be able to help people do stuff, like, able to push my car out of the road and breaks down, like, you know, and then in a serious sense too, like, God forbid, you know, you're in a situation like where somebody's coming after your kid or your wife, and it's like
You got to take off running.
you got to leave them in the dust.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you gotta. But you know.
We'll just make a cut there, and we'll come back to it.
But going back to like in a physical sense, just like, you know, not saying you gotta be some kind of MMA expert or anything like that, but you know, just being able to, you know, if you had to defend or take your family and run,
Yeah.
you know, together, like you need to be able to do so. And there's like sometimes I think about, man, if everything's hit the fan, the world's will fall apart, and I lose my family in a moment that I could have been just physically prepared for.
Yeah.
There's like no greater shame I could think of. And I'd rather just be prepared just in case. What does it hurt to be in shape?
Yeah.
But then too, like the bigger aspect is the spiritual aspect, you know, of what we're doing. And like my greatest hope is that for one, people can see real, true, godly men doing physical, hard things, things that, you know, a lot of the American church kind of put to shame and, you know, push to the side. You know, oh, you work out, well then you must be seeking your own flesh, you must be idolizing your own body. And these are things that aren't in our mindset when we're here.
Yeah.
So hopefully, you know, it'll encourage some, like, you know, younger lifters especially, that they see this and be, hey man, like I can lift weights, I can be strong, I can be tough, I can be ready for battle, and still be a tremendous man of God. And that's the greatest thing too that I really think can come from this.
Dang, son. Here I was just in it for the views. I was trying to get a few more followers because Trent's bigger than I am.
There's like a raccoon over the house, and it's like,
I don't know. Last few times my back would get tight like this. After back day, it would be better for a few days.
yeah.
And it's almost like, I don't know if it's because I would strengthen the muscle around it, or I don't know what, stretch it out somehow by doing back. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. So what are we doing then? Stupid. So Randy has made the call, Trent, whatever, has made the call that we're going to spend the next week doing mostly body weight exercises. We're going to do push-ups. We're going to do body weight squats. Are we going to do pull-ups too?
Man, good call.
Oh, yeah. All right. So we're going to do pull-ups. Most everything we do this week, we're going to do body weight. And the whole purpose behind that is to try to get us slowly back in the habit of working out, especially in the morning and especially during the wintertime when it's cold. Getting in here and getting started, it's just, no matter how much your drive is, you get sluggish sometimes. So this whole week is going to be body weight exercises with a huge emphasis on mobility, cardio, and stretching, because both me and Trent have been dealing with some minor to medium back pain, tightness of the back, and things of that nature. So we're going to do a good bit of back stretching, cardio. Anything else? Am I missing anything?
Nailed it.
Okay, yeah, nailed it. So we're going to start with, hey, say that thing you said about the core again, like about how core is good for you.
Core is good for you?
Core is good for you.
So just historically, when you know, my back has been out of whack,
Historically.
you know, which is a good amount of time. But the So one of the first things that I did to correct that back pain was I realized, like, I did have weak core. Even though, squatting a lot of weight, deadlifting a lot of weight, you don't think that, like, I don't have a weak core. I can hold all this weight and stand up. But then you go do a plank or something and you're shaking like a leaf and you're like, what? So two, that I just realized was such an imbalance. The backside was so strong, the posterior chain, but then the abs and everything were just so weak in comparison. And that's why, so getting a lot of and because of that, I'd have things out of balance, have like real bad pelvic tilt, so I'm like, just tons of issues. Everything would just get out of whack from imbalances. So
Got it.
try to correct that on the beginning side of this, starting out the beginning, try to get on the right foot before we start adding a lot of weight.
Amen. All right. So we're going to do back and forth. We're going to do superset core and 1 minute of jump rope, 1 minute of core, and then that's what it's going to be. The whole verse that it was based off of, the kingdom of heaven suffers violence, and violent men take it by force. Talking about men who wanted the kingdom of heaven so bad. They wanted the thing that Jesus was bringing to the system, to the world so bad, that they were pressing in so hard towards Jesus that they described them as violent men, that they would do anything to get next to Jesus. They would give anything to have the kingdom that he was talking about.
Yeah.
Because they were so used to the Jewish system and all of that.
Right.
That didn't bring relationship, that didn't bring anything. I didn't hit my, dang it. All right, ready to go.
And I'm like, no, please don't applaud me. Like, this is what it's like. I don't want to take it as a comment. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Like, no, this
This is standard dad.
Like,
Yeah, this is standard.
like, I should feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Like,
Tired. Yeah, go. Well, I'm getting better.
we're going to hold each other accountable. We're going to stick with it. And then in like 2 months, we're like, man, look back at that first video. Like, how sorry we was.
Yep.
Like, dang.
Ah. Hey, this is war. I couldn't just go get me some water. Dude, I'm gonna figure this out. There we go. Back in. Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Last one. You did pretty good that time. Nope. Get out of here, Satan.
Okay. Try to a little bit of stretch.
Yeah.
Pull back up.
Oh. 45.
You got it in fair.
I'm just trying to breathe. That's all. I'm just trying to breathe. Where do you want this pad to hit? So right now it's hitting me in my pelvis.
So you need to link, bring the feet closer together so you can kind of get around it more.
Yeah?
Is that what you mean?
No, I'm asking you.
Man, it feels good either way. Like,
A little more on the pelvis or a little more on
Yeah, yeah, whichever. Like, as long as I'm getting a stretch, I feel my hamstring a little bit too. It's all good.
Shift.
A fair's blessing.
I was in the woods last night and my son broke my glasses. It was my first time ever wanting to be mad at my son.
Uh-oh.
Man, I just bought these glasses like, only had them for a couple months. And I bought 2 pair and I spent a lot of money. And I was mad. Mad at the fact that they broke.
Yeah.
Not mad at him. And I started thinking about all the stuff of my dad's that I broke when I was a kid. And I thought, I told Shauna, is this just the beginning? He's gonna break all my stuff, ain't he? She's like, yep. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, I used to break everything.
Yeah, man. I've had 2 or 3 times where I might have reacted a little harder than I should have, and you know.
Oh, that's parenting, bro.
You know, I usually handle it pretty good, you know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
there's 2 or 3 times, man, I could just see. I was like, man, that was wrong. That was wrong.
Flexing your hips is important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still trying to keep all that stuff tight. Even though you're getting stretch at the bottom, I'm still,
Pounding your pelvis through, right?
Yeah, like, I almost try to feel like when I'm down there, like I have my arms up front like that.
Yeah.
Maybe get like a little bit of stretch in the upper part of my back,
Okay.
and my lats.
Yeah, I feel this in my freaking hams.
Good, our weak hams that we.
Our weak
Okay.
hams. Right.
Yeah, I kind of like at the bottom. I kind of like put my arms forward. You know, I'm like
Yeah.
hoping to get stretched. And what's crazy too is if like you're down, like if you're keeping your abs tight the whole range of motion,
Yeah.
you'll feel more pull in your lower back.
Yeah.
Which to me was my first sign that my back, I had an imbalance. My back was too strong and it was kind of making
Yeah.
my hips rotate back.
Oh yeah.
So as soon as I started keeping my abs tight, I was doing these lifts, it would almost stretch my back
Yeah.
and keep it more in line like it should be. So it was really kind of eye-opening for me.
I'm still trying to catch my breath. Bro, my back is super tight. In a good way though now. It feels pumped. Right in here, my lower back. I used a TENS unit last night for like probably an hour. I darn near fell asleep. I started passing out. Shauna was watching TV. We was watching TV in bed. And I was passing out with that TENS unit on. And she woke me up like, turn your lamp off. And I'm like, here. Like, taking them little stickers off. That thing, I don't think a TENS unit does anything, but it makes you relax. Like, I feel like it helps your muscles relax or whatever. I don't think it's of any long-term benefit.
Nah, it's not.
It's Band-Aid is all. It makes it feel better right then, but tomorrow it's gonna feel the same, you know?
It's definitely a good part of the whole puzzle. Like,
Yeah.
But just be like, I got one, it's gonna be fixed. It's like,
No,
don't
God,
count
no.
on that.
No, no. But it's hard. It's hard to for me. It's hard to even use it because I'm like, man, this ain't doing nothing but masking stuff for right now, you know. But
Yeah.
it sure felt good last night.
Right.
Felt like I was getting a deep tissue massage.
Oh no, it's nice.
I'm gonna take a nap. Is that to beat us over the head with?
Yeah, this is when you act right.
That's it, act right.
Well, if you do 12, we'll do this.
Okay.
We'll do like we'll do like 12.
Yeah.
And next time we'll do 11, and then 10. We'll just drop all the way down.
Okay.
And then I think I'll start a little bit higher. I'll do like 15.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know how many put. If I go closer, I'll be fine. I can do 10 or 20 probably. Be fine.
I mean, ideally,
I said. We're gonna do a cut. Remind yourself to cut that part out in case I embarrass myself and I can't do 15 push-ups. Dude, if I can't do 15 push-ups, I'm gonna be real sad about myself.
well, I really wanted to do like 20 or 20. You know, we used to call them 21s.
Okay.
And start 21 and go down. I forget what it equates to. It's like 9,000. You know, I'm not a mathematician, but it
9.
was a lot. So I'm like, man, 21. That's a lot. How about we do like 15s? Do 15.
You think of basketball? Basketball is 21.
So I don't know, dog.
Are we counting by twos?
It's like, yeah, go like 20,
Yeah.
18. Yeah, buddy.
Come on. Now look at the camera and tell us how much you weigh again.
Like 283.
Oh. So you warming up with 225.
I know, right? Eventually.
Oh.
Oh, like a stability trainer.
Yeah, all right. If I get this thing up like I'm doing so. If I get this thing up like I'm doing so.
Plank.
How many we doing?
15.
All right. Woo. If I go in closer, I'll be all right because my triceps have always been stronger than my chest.
Yeah, but I'll probably mess around doing different grips, I guess, since
Yeah.
we're doing so many.
I wanted to start with my strongest. That way I didn't embarrass myself. Can you look at the weather?
That's why I never tried to bow hunt.
Woo. That last one felt good. Yes, sir. Give me 1 minute.
Yeah, no, he's done all that. Plus, they do the co-op like every day. We
Yep.
did a co-op, but it was once a week.
Yep. That's all I got.
I just ain't got no choice. So I'm on 12.
Oh, so you trying to do 15 sets?
Yeah. Yeah.
It could happen. Oh my God.
I feel like I'm watching one of them dudes that's about to like, all of a sudden just do a push-up and go to a plank in midair. The downward spiral.
Yeah, a very downward spiral, sir. Shauna killed her.
Dang.
Oh my God.
There we go. That's right, do no modified push-up. Come on.
I don't even know how many that was. 7, 6?
Yeah, somewhere.
6 and 3/4?
All right, now we. Nah, it really does help having the camera. That's
Yeah.
kind of make you do
That's-
a little bit.
That's why I didn't post the first couple days of video.
Oh,
Like-
come on now. It's a very important part of the struggle.
Well, another thing too was I was trying to help us find a rhythm. I don't want to play anymore.
All right. Good.
Hey, I got 8.
There you go.
I can do maybe 4, 5 pull-ups. I cannot do. I figure why not just go ahead and come honest? So that way you don't embarrass yourself on camera later.
Yeah, like 4 or 5.
But hey, I will tell you this. That's like a dream of mine, you know,
Yeah.
is to be able to rep out some bodyweight pull-ups.
I mean, that's even like my body weight. That's the thing. I mean, that's a good fear of mine. Is like not being able to pull yourself up.
Yeah,
I mean, God forbid, you can't pull yourself up. You can't push yourself up.
yeah,
What are you gonna do?
yeah.
So,
You want to do it?
yeah, let's do like. Man, I hate to do like another circuit because we're running out of time. Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll just like kind of stretch in between.
Okay.
That'll give us kind of cool down.
All right. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you can do 1 pull-up, I'm super impressed. Because if you really weigh 280, I think I'm floating around 200 pounds. And I can barely pull myself up. Oh, didn't I tell you I didn't want to play anymore?
Yeah. You said that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, didn't I? I ain't even got my straps. I ain't even get my option.
That's right. True.
That ain't what I meant.
Hey, man, there's no option over here. I'm going in, dog. Yeah. Precision.
Crap. I can't do 5. Well, I can do 4 controlled ones. Whew. How do you get to where you can do pull-ups better?
All right, so this is an interesting thing. Arthur, I can't remember the guy's legendary and old school strength fitness bodybuilding.
Yeah.
I saw a video where he was getting these guys to do pull-ups,
Yeah.
like big guys, like powerlifter big, like
Yeah.
super heavies.
300 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the key was not, hey, hop up there and do as many as you can. All right, take a break, get up, do as many as you can. He started training for like explosive single rep pull-ups.
Really?
And so, and in a short amount of time, I think he was working with, he was getting some players ready for the NFL. Like, they're like, this dude came to do a pull-up,
Yeah.
you know? And that's how it started. He did it like within a week
Yeah.
or something like that. Had these guys going from like no pull-ups to being able to do like 8
Wow.
or something. They're 10 at like,
Yeah.
300 something pounds or something. So,
Okay.
So I think I like that. So the key is not like, hey, hang more weight, hey, do more reps. It was just trying to be explosive like one time,
Yeah.
which I don't know what the whole workout looked like. But
Yeah. All right.
I'm steadily going downhill.
You
Like,
go finish.
I did 8, 5.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, it's just, you burn up that little bit of glycogen you got, you start getting kind of nauseous.
And then I'm getting rained on. Yeah. Oh, thanks. I was like,
Nah, just for, historical purposes.
yeah.
The legs, it's still,
There you go.
Okay, Lord.
There you go. Best part of waking up is puking out your guts.
Lord, ain't fair. Try to do the same thing again
Okay. You talking about push-ups and all? Okay.
for like a week straight.
Okay. So doing the same thing.
Like,
Same
so,
circuit.
Keep it simple.
Okay.
Do it for at least a week.
See how many push-ups and pull-ups we can get to?
Yep.
All right.
Because I guarantee, especially if we go, at least if we go through like Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday, and then come back Monday,
Yeah.
like it should be like a good increase.
Okay.
I feel a little bit better about it.
Yeah. All right.
So let's do the same thing.
Okay. So we'll call it weekly goals. Tomorrow, only puke one time. And then maybe by, what's today? Is today Tuesday? Yeah, so then maybe by Wednesday, maybe by Thursday, no puking at all. Oh yeah, all right, we got it. So, hey, stretching. What are you gonna do for the rest of the day as far as stretches? Are you gonna do any stretching?
Well, man, I'm gonna come back probably later and do. I'm gonna roll out on the foam roller.
Yeah.
I do our same exact
Okay.
stretches like the
Okay.
the modified pigeon,
Yeah.
and I still need to do like the airplanes.
Yeah.
And
Those
then
are good
just,
at home too.
Yeah, and then just
Yeah.
basic like static stretches, which
Okay.
are both good and bad. Like I've read a lot of studies on like actual just static stretches and like
Yeah.
testing in men. Athletic wise, it's not really good.
Yeah.
Like pre-contest.
Yeah.
But for recovery and stuff like that, it's okay.
Okay.
So
I dig it.
I'm gonna do a little bit of static stretching too.
Okay. I think that's a wrap for today. So hopefully everybody learned something.
They learn that.
I'm learning my limits is what I'm learning.
They learn. Don't let yourself go. Then you ain't gotta climb back out of that hole.
That's right. Stay on top of the mountain. Wasn't it Arnold? Arnold talking about being on top of the mountain, and they say, yeah, but the person on top of the mountain, he don't want it as hard as the guy who's climbing the mountain. And he said, yeah, but when he wants it, he's already there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's the quote of Not the Day.
So not today.
Quote of Not the Day.